over here. So my name is Leo. I look after all the event aspects in C-Suite as well as PLQ. So for the past 2.5 years, all of the PLQ events, the community events that you guys have been participating is actually organized by me and my team at C-Suite. I think some of you might have received an announcement about the recent transition, which we are happy to share that effectively from 1st of October, C-Suite is now operated under TGR, the Great Room, which is a very key player and very reputable co-working operator in Singapore. So that's why we are anticipating there's an expansion of our service, a scope of a location that enable more benefits to our participants. However, due to this change, probably this month will be the last month that I organize the community events for you and also PLQ tenants. But that being said, we still have like a lineup of events happening this month. We have yoga lattes that happens every week on Wednesday. And we're also having like a Bollywood dance, the mass workout, our monthly mass workout this month to celebrate the Deepavali. So please do sign up and join us for this the month activities, and I look forward to seeing more of your participations. We are expecting a few more people, but for the interest of time, I would suggest we kickstart the events proper. So I believe you all came here because we all have a very strong interest for AI. And talking about AI, it's been a very, very common terms nowadays. Everyone talk about AI, and a lot of us here was thinking like, hey, AI must be something that's more related to IT. But that's why we are here today to debunk the myth about AI. AI is not solely for IT people. In fact, there are many aspects of AI that we can actually leverage and apply in our daily work so that it helps to enhance our work efficiency and productivity. And we are very delighted to have with us Martina. Martina is from Hedge Media House, and she's a visual user experience designer and educator who has a very in-depth knowledge and experience about AI. And of course, Martina will share with us more insights about how AI starts and what can we utilize AI that help to boost our work productivities. So without further ado, I would like to hand over the events, the program to Martina and Wenxian from Hedge Media House. Thank you. Yeah, and wherever that aside from us who are physically here, we also have more participants who's joining us online. So please say hi to them. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, here we go.
Thank you, Leo. Hi everyone. I'm Martina. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you all here. So today we are gonna see just a slight introduction. The world of AI is pretty vast. What we're gonna see is a bit of history, how AI has started, let's say, and then we're gonna see a bit of maybe unusual tools, something that is not ChatGPT that you might have heard about, and we're gonna see how they are these two tools in actions. Okay. So these workshops, as Leo said, they are part of the Asian Foundation and Google, and we are very happy to really present it to you. So let's start. Second. Yes, here we go. Yeah. Okay, as Leo said, I'm Martina. I'm a visual UX designer and an educator, and I'm here with Wenxian representing Hedge Media House today. But let's jump into AI. I think it's much more interesting than knowing what we are. Okay, so the agenda for today, we're gonna see what are a couple of an intro into AI tools and games. We're gonna see a couple of tools that are very common. You can access them without having a paid account. So even from your phone, or if you have a laptop here, almost nobody has a laptop, good. But if you would like to try live what I'm doing, what I'm saying, you can do it easily on your phone. And then we're gonna see a bit how to do a bit of like prompt, how to do prompt effectively, and a bit of practical applications. So, a couple of, let's say, indication for our workshop today. It's always extremely nice to know, guys, where you're coming from. So there is no right or wrong in terms of questions, knowledge. Please raise your hands, be interactive. Remember that this workshop serves you. I know already all these things, so please, anything that pops up in your mind, raise your hand. I'm gonna be extremely happy to hear your questions, your opinions, and so on. Okay, so let's make it interactive. I just would like to know what's your, a bit of your background in the next few slides of intro to just assess, where we are in terms of where are in the room. Okay, so guys, first of all, now I need a bit of your interaction. So before using your fork to just have your lunch now, please take your phone and join us at menti.com, mentimeter.com. So just Google, it's not a mobile application. It will look, I would like to do this. It will look like this. Mentimeter, menti.com. Oh, nice, I see already somebody. You just have to digit the code that is on top there, 4745-4364. This is also valid for our online crowd. Okay? I'm extremely happy to see that our cloud is populating quite fast. Okay? So guys, which AI tools have you tried before? I see a very big name in the center. Good. Very, very good. Very good. Very good. We might not gonna talk about that today. Because if you know already, so I kind of like predicted that ChatGPT was maybe the most common one. So maybe we check another option, still for free. Okay, so let me see what we have. I might gonna disappear a bit from the screen, but just to be part of the crowd as you are, guys. So we have ChatGPT, then we have Gemini, yes, DALI, that is part of ChatGPT. We have Bard, okay, 11 Labs, never heard about, honestly. Bard Google, none, yes, good, good. There is somebody that never tried anything, very good. Canva, guys, Canva has an AI option right now, as well as Notion. Let me see if I can read some Notion here. No, wait. No, I don't. Perplexity, beautiful. I find it extremely nice. Beautiful, perplexity. So what we have, Suno for videos, Canva, Siri, Poe. Is it like Edgar Allan Poe looking? So like inspired by something about like a writing. I don't know. This one is something else that I would like to try to see. This one, Poe. And then I finally see also Claude, because later we're gonna talk about Claude. So if you guys would like to save a bit of time and if you have an iPhone, go to your app store, and if you want to download Claude, we're gonna maybe use it later together for free. If you also guys have an Android, go to your how do you call it? Marketplace. You can download Claude. Different from ChatGPT black screen, Claude is there's a nice orange color. Okay, so guys, good. I start to understand that most of you will have some very good experience on AI tools. Let's see next what we can develop. But which AI tools have you ever heard but never used? You heard about it, but you just never approached.
Copilot.
Copilot, to me, for example, was Poe. I never heard about Poe. Poe. Never heard. Bard from Google, right? Okay. So there are really many out there. Yeah, Poe. Sora.
The paid version of ChatGPT.
Okay. Custom GPTs, right? Okay. That also interesting enough. If somebody wants to know, like you, Leo, about the custom GPT, we are gonna have other workshops this month about how to customize a workflow, personalize and customize a workflow using custom GPT. Unfortunately, custom GPT comes with the monthly subscription. But okay, it's 26 Sing dollars. I think it could have gone much like higher, but for now, I would say still affordable. Okay. I think what we have, Bard, Copilot, Poe. Also this one, I also never heard about, path automation. Oh, Brazil. Brazil is good for presentations. It's a sort of like Mentimeter, right? It has an AI option also. Ah, okay. Okay, guys. So my suggestion here is to with the community and the involvement of everyone, we might have seen like some new tools that I never heard about. Personally, I never heard about Poe or AirPath. Yeah, as I said. So yeah, it's good. Take a screenshot, and if you have a bit of free time and you're gonna pick one of these tools a week. One tool every week to just check, play around while in the MRT will not harm anybody. Please.
Since everybody asked about poll, since I'm the one who actually put it up. Share with us poll. Because I think
Good.
frankly, if you actually go to China or Hong Kong, ChatGPT doesn't work. Google doesn't work. So poll works. So you can try this if you actually travel to China or Hong Kong.
Guys, extremely useful tips. I didn't know. Nice. If you really need software that works there, we can take it out. Poe is good. Very great. Thank you. What's your name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Jasmine for the people experience team from the Great Room. So nice.
Oh, nice, fantastic. So next month you're gonna take over. I know I'll take the Great Room. I'm going there for co-working.
Lovely.
Okay, so let's move a bit forward, guys, a bit faster. Okay, after this quick intro, it's nice, we break a bit the ice, we start to understand which are the tools that we have used, we have heard about, and we see some new one. Okay, so what about AI? Has been on the headlines only, let's say recently, maybe, a bit before the pandemic, but during the pandemic, we had a lot of time to stay in front of our screens, right? So try maybe to remember when you started to hear about AI. Like, what's your personal experience when you started to hear about these kind of things? Could be also a movie, guys. You can also tell me, look, I watch, I don't know, AI robot from Will Smith 20 years ago. Could also be that. But do you remember, can you recall your first experience with AI, guys? Somebody want to share? Welcome, it's a nice tip. But actually, AI has started way before 1950. Okay, so there was the need of exploring a way to interact, to create machine that can interact and replicate human intelligence, right? There was the need of having a sort of like help to create our own, a replication of our own brain, okay? A good mimic. So just a couple of milestones. We are not going to go down and see how AI really developed, but maybe a couple of things that might be funny and you might have to remember. But the milestones, the demonstrate the potential of AI. Few of them are this one. Chess players. There was this champion Garry Kasparov that has been beaten by AI machine on chess. And you have to use a lot of brain power. You have to use you have to be strategic. You have to understand what your opponent's gonna do. I don't know if you have have watched the Queen's Gambit. You remember? Imagine that. A machine that can do that. But then goes really okay, not so long ago, 1997. But then Jeopardy. So, and this is the image that I put, right? So IBM's Watson, this supercomputer, has win, as you can see, guys, here, has win the Jeopardy, big last final competition against these two gentlemen, and you can see also quite a big numbering of disparity, right? And the other thing why AI now has been extremely important is, for example, on the technology of moving forward with self-driving cars, right? Maybe in Singapore we haven't really seen. I know that around NUS there is actually a department that is working on self-driving vehicles, but AI has been extremely useful to get the technology. Some very solid basis. Okay, all good so far, guys? Okay, so there are three now main types of AI. It helps us to, I would say, categorize them. We help to classify these AI, because AI is very generic name. So first of all is natural language processing, NLP, and actually it's the most common one. Is the conversational one, is exactly what we have. ChatGPT, Claude, and so on. This is part of the AI that enables AI system to interpret, generate, and understand human language, including speech and text, right? What we are doing with most common one, chat, GPT. It's trying to, make it a very, it's like a conversation, exactly, communicative. Second one, machine learning, very common, right? So this one actually is focused on algorithms that can learn from data, right? And improve their task over time without explicit programming. If I say something about algorithm, guys, what pops up in your mind? Who is working strongly with algorithms? Something that we have always in our hands, or most likely on our hands on our free time. That has a what do you say, guys? Yeah, the phone, but which kind of, let's say,
search.
Yeah, but correct. If we have to think about software, a platform that use algorithms a lot, social media, a lot, right? Social media like Instagram, TikTok, anything else. But even if you put a search, right, you start to be interested about something in, I don't know, on the web, all the advertisements start to pop up, right? It seems like, why they're spying me, why they see me? That's the algorithms. That's trying to incentivize and amplify the input that you gave, right? That's exactly what we are talking about, machine learning. Last one, and we got computer vision, right? So this sort of AI enabling computers to identify, categorize, and process visual inputs like images, videos, and camera data. What also DALI does, right? Whatever AI that needs a visual input and will recreate a visual input is exactly what we're talking about. DALL-E, Midjourney, now Canva AI, so many now that will come, right? Okay, so all of these softwares, right, they are learning on the go. And if they are not able to really give an answer, they're gonna suggest, like they are gonna try to improve themselves because they work on knowledge absorption, okay? So AI is extremely useful for this reason. It will always help. Now, guys, go back to your mentee, I will say, and tell me, how familiar are you with AI? So from AI, what is it? I don't know, no idea. Yeah, I heard about it, maybe outside this workshop today. I'm somewhat familiar, average, okay, 2.5. I use it from time to time. Actually, I'm using it daily. Any of you is using AI, any kind of AI daily? Very good. Jasmine, are you using Paul? No. Okay. What are you using?
Different.
Okay. If you want to, would you like to share a bit about
Most common
ChatGPT? Yeah.
I use Gemini quite a bit as well.
Good.
If I want a bit of humor or this how they the talk is highly different. So
Good. Nice. So do you identify also the different tools for what you need, right? So they are not all the same. And maybe also there is this a bit conception that they are all the same. Okay, I would say that the room, I say that, yeah, they use it from time to time. Okay. Is there somebody else can help me to understand why you're using it? Like for which purpose? Maybe it's outside work. Guys, can I incentivize you with maybe I feel a bit on a mediocre like a girl, like the one that is doing advertisement.
Okay, so for PLQ tenants, today Martina has prepared 10 Hugs vouchers, right? That allows you to redeem a discount from Hugs at PLQ 3. So that's how we're gonna encourage your participation. And on top of, but unfortunately, our online audience, there are more than 50 of them, are unable to. So please, let's not waste this chance, okay? And for the benefits of everyone, when you respond, please use the microphone so that the online audience can also be involved in our discussion, right? So,
Guys, are you incentivized? I have here.
I can share.
Okay.
So thank you. We use Copilot now.
Okay.
It's proving to be a good assistant for Teams notes, action follow-ups. Not personally me, but then we have extended teams who use Copilot also for data extraction, data visualization. So kind of working on that to come out with observations, insights, and also use it for our presentation. So making those smarter. Then I personally recently used AI on LinkedIn a little bit. So they have an embedded feature and where if you kind of put some prompts, then you start to give recommendation for some sort of like material organizations that you want to follow.
Perfect. Perfect. Guys, thank you so much. I don't know your name.
Amita,
Thank you so much, Meta. Can I pass?
thank you.
So you have a coffee. Coffee for us. Somebody else would like to share? Please.
Right. So for myself, I don't really use it for work. It's more of my personal usage. So the very first time I use it is for my wedding speech. So I can tweak it a bit like if it's too serious, I just like
Make it
have a dash of a bit of a humor and all. Then the second time that I use it is for planning an overseas trip. It's great for itinerary and all that. You can zoom in at places. Like if you would like to have like daily nights out and all, or you will just want to chill at the beach. Yeah.
Very, very great, I would say, yes. AI is not only for marketing purpose or yes, it's also for speed up task analytics, but could be very much used for leisure, right? Like, I need to write a wedding speech. It's one of the most, I think, stressful things that might happen in your life, right? And it might come out very, like, I don't know, serious or standard. ChatGPT, I think that is able to, or just say ChatGPT, but AI is able to remove a bit of that kind of anxiety and let you focus on other stuff that might get more anxiety later, right? Any other person that would like? Oh, of course. I didn't get your name. One voucher is
Singnam.
See?
Singnam from
Singnam.
Farm.
Perfect. You get coffee. Jasmine also, yes.
Share,
Please.
I use it for job description.
Okay.
I use it for job description. I
Mhm.
do it for policy, to
Mhm.
make sure that our policies are not conflicting against the own clause itself.
Okay.
So we comparison on the policies to making sure that can you identify what are the possible conflict between your own policies. So something we do it without using too much human brain.
So guys, I would say a bit of a common denominator of what you said here. AI is helping you to speed up tasks, right? It's helping you to save time, right? It's helping you to broaden maybe your research, okay? So AI, when we said in the beginning, and Leo say, okay, we are trying to demystify this idea that AI is far away or AI want to replace us, that there is also this idea that, okay, a machine is better than me. Absolutely not. So AI, call it ChatGPT, DALI, anything, is sort of like butler. Or I really think as a personal assistant, is a person that is helping me to do stuff that I don't want to deal with. I don't want to deal with that because I can focus my energy on something that is actually more meaningful. So it's not replacing my brain, it's just enhancing my job. It's helping me a lot. But as any kind of, I would say, tool or even person, imagine if it's a physical person, needs to be trained. It needs to be thought. He cannot think what I want, right? So he needs to understand what I like and what I dislike. He needs to understand, through my prompts, what could give me more, like how can save my time, right? It's not gonna come up with a solution like that. I have to tailor it in that case. You need to write very good specific prompts. You need to refine the prompts. When you talk about instructions, for visualization, me as a visual designer, that is a bit more tricky because you need to start to really be a sort of storyteller, right? If you need to create an image on DALI, Midjourney, even a video through Sora, you need to be quite good on have sort of image in your mind and then be able to verbalize it and write it. Because if not, how you can be sure that you get exactly the result you want. So ChatGPT or all this software will not make the job for you. You are the one that are in control and able to really well describe what you want. And they're gonna serve you if you're gonna provide a solution. Okay, we have lost a bit into charts. We have another question here. How useful do you think AI may be for your work? So we know wedding speech and travel itineraries, but if you are into marketing, if you are into, I would say, analytics, if you have to do a lot of reports daily, you need to compare policies. Try to imagine. Somebody say? Somebody online? Okay. So maybe, I don't know, some people that need to create a lot of social media content, LinkedIn posts, job description, answering a lot of emails. I'm just giving you some ideas. Okay, guys, some of you it's a bit reluctant. They say they can help you out from time to time. Okay. Okay. Who said that will not be useful at all? Maybe it's on, I don't know if it's in the online crowd. We don't know. Oh, please, here.
Because my job is accounting, so
Okay.
I don't really use the AI related to my job
Okay, okay, so you do everything manually? How does it work?
online
Okay,
software.
and how do you think that AI will not help you?
So I don't need to really go into an AI
Okay,
apps or something to help on my work.
okay, could be. Yeah. I really believe that maybe not now, but in the future, thank you so much. Maybe in the future, this could be something that also accounting could have. Let me brainstorm one more time. Imagine that, I don't know, I have a lot of receipts, tons of receipts. Okay, there are some mobile applications that, you know, you have your receipts, you put on the table, you take a screenshot using a mobile application that, I don't know, receipt scanner, whatever, right? And then help me to file. But how tedious is that? Maybe AI can come up with a solution on streamline the kind of receipts every day and just, I don't know, itemize also, categorize. This is for transport, this is for food, this is for stationery, this is la la la, okay? That can also be something that might streamline one of your most tedious tasks.
Software is doing that.
Oh, nice. Might have a very good algorithms in there, maybe. Okay, great. So thank you for sharing. What's your name? Aisha, thank you for sharing. So Aisha is using a quite advanced account for sorting out the, not account, sorry, software sorting out the account. Okay, guys. Let's move on. So guys, so this is why we were talking, like why you should use AI for your work. I know that I'm not gonna say really like stuff that you say, yeah, of course I'm gonna use it because it will boost efficiency, right? It will automate routine tasks, freeing up time for more strategic work. Okay, imagine always that you have an assistant close to you. You give it stuff to do. So you can focus on something that you don't have to repeat over and over again. For designers, marketers, so people that they are in that kind of industry or that kind of task, it can enhance creativity. If you are lucky to have a team that you can keep, brainstorming, jump into conversation and get something sparkle in your mind. But if you are alone, what you can do? Your team, your pal could be AI. Ask her, give me a month worthy of social media posts on LinkedIn about this specific topic. Or how can I intro this thing about conference like every week without sounds too salesy, too pushy. AI can help you with that. It's a lot of work on content and also on creating visuals, okay? You can also personalize customer experience. We are somehow talking about chatbots. If there is the need to have let's say, answering to a lot of requests, right? Tedious job. Some requests may be similar to each other, right? I can see some yes there. Some other might need a bit more tailored. There's something that ChatGPT or any AI can help you. You can start to understand which are the prompts, so that what the person are asking, and you have a set of answers that AI can answer immediately without you inputting anything, okay? That also could be customized with custom GPT. So this one, the final goal of this is for you to free up your time, and second, to really enhance the experience of your customer, right? Because you already have tailored answers that they are polite, they are nice, they give you exactly what your customers want without you every time write personally what they need to hear or which kind of solution they are looking for. Another set will be.
I have a question.
Please, me.
You can call me Amita.
Amita. Okay.
So you gave a very good example that, the AI can help to just sort of extract, let's say, X number of posts on a particular topic. Now, assume I want to do that from LinkedIn, right? Or could be Facebook or any other social network. And do I have to necessarily use the AI that is embedded in the tool, or is there something that can read the content on another platform, another social media, and give me the output? And how does that work?
So that's a fantastic answer, and I think will be useful for everyone. Question, sorry. So what about simple and easy ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT, they cannot read the website, but you have to put everything on a very tidy document, on a PDF, for example. When you need to create your own content for LinkedIn, right? Okay. This one is your question, right? Or you want to extract from LinkedIn?
Yes. I don't want to create. So the creating content is easy. I mean, that at least I figured out, because once you start creating content, LinkedIn will give you a prompt if you want to use the AI. And that's to improve the content, right? But let's say that I have an interest in organizations that are working on environmental sort of topic in Singapore. Or within that, I can go more specific, right? Okay, this part of environment, ESG. But I don't know what organizations exist, what kind of work they do, and I don't know how to spend that time on LinkedIn. Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing a lot of, you give AI research work.
Yes.
Okay, great. Research. So it's not content creation, sorry. So it's not content creation, but it's we step back.
Yeah.
So tell me, AI, even ChatGPT, I am your role. I'm looking for exactly as you talk to me, X, Y, Z about sustainability. Give me 10 most powerful, important sustainability company in Singapore that have raised, I don't know, XYZ amount of money in the last year. So you really give all the information, the prompt that you want, and also ask them like, put me on a table, give me the name, the year that is founded, how much money they raised, what are the channel, and so on. So then the number, say, okay, give me 10 of these. ChatGPT will give, for example, ChatGPT will give you, okay, stuff like that. And then you refine it, just top 5. How can I approach them? How I can tailor, give me some example of their content. And it will give you everything down the line. Tell me.
Right. Yes. So Leo here, I just want to add on the point that Amita just brought up, because despite ChatGPT is able to kind of like help you to do your research work, but it also depends on what version of ChatGPT and also what tools you use. That you have to evaluate yourself, the accuracy, and also how reliable the resources is. So this is from my personal experience, because recently I came across like kind of like a blog, right? This talking point. So they also do like a lot of like work to verify whether or not the information provided from ChatGPT is correct. And the free version that we are using commonly, right? Actually, it has the data is only up to date until a certain time frame, right? Therefore, it is not up to date, and you have to do your own due diligence to verify the sources. So this is something that I just want to highlight.
Thank you, Leo, because it's what we are gonna say exactly later. Don't take whatever they say for granted. Okay, it's not pure truth. It will give you an indication, will give you a direction, but then will need to be verified. I'm sure that you've heard about so many bad things that happen. Was a while ago, I think a case in a courtroom. There was I don't remember really well, but it was a ChatGPT report and was completely wrong compared to what there was happening in a courtroom. Something that is important, no, it's not like, okay, give me the wrong address of an hotel when we were talking about the itinerary. Better to always double check. Anyway, just to summarize a bit why we can use AI. Now, maybe you're part of a very big organization, but imagine that you are a solo entrepreneur, you are part of a small team, you are a freelancer, you might need somebody to help you, kind of like an extra person on your team without cost. AI can help you also with that. Imagine that you have a mini consultant, a specialist that will sit close to you and will give you only information whenever you want and you need about advertisement. You have an advertisement specialist. You have a graphic creator, a visual design creator, always to you. So you don't have to actually invest in the beginning to a person that, again, will set you direction, will set you a bit of will help you out a bit to kickstart on your journey. And that's it. I think that we can repeat it a bit more or less the same time. But let's quickly, okay, I'm conscious about time. And today, together, I would like to explore Claude. Some of you knows about Claude, right? No? Okay. It's very similar to ChatGPT. Another tool for free. Free to start. Let's see, where is my, here. See some here. There we go. It will look like that. Okay? Quite different. If you don't want anymore a black screen of ChatGPT, this one is there's another design. Quite nice. Okay. So, okay. I have crafted a bit of like a prompt, something that we can discuss together. But if you want to try on your phone, it's exactly like ChatGPT. Just ask something that you are curious, will give you can see a bit of I don't know, some prompts, extract insights from a report, generate state formula, write a memo, and so on. But yesterday I've been to a fashion clothes swap. It's quite interesting. I'm quite into sustainability, I would say, and we should all be at least more aware of that. And I will start to think, what about imagine the scenario of a person, that has been working on as an art director, for example, for a big label. Doesn't have a super big, but even like in Singapore, Beyond the Vines, or I don't know what we have, Cheongsam in Chippy Garden. Even like Love Bonito, anything, okay? So somebody that has been working for that kind of company, and then they are not extremely super into sustainability. She would like to start her own consultancy. Imagine this person, try to imagine it maybe on yourself, that would like to start somewhere. What about we ask where to start? On ChatGPT, right? Not only itineraries, but if you want to kind of like, not want to say change career, but find ideas that you can explore more on your role outside, maybe your usual daily life. I set up, wait a second, yeah, here. I already have a prompt. Oh, we got it. I have worked for many years as accessory design director for a well-known local brand. And my interest has increasingly shifted towards sustainability, which I believe the world should aim as well. I want to start my entrepreneurial career as a consultant, focusing on being closer to the end consumer and offering valuable fashion advice, making more senseless choices with the clothes that are already on the wardrobe, or suggesting more ethically sourced brand. What should I start with? I would like to provide my clients with a freebie that can attract interest in what I'm doing and eventually drive conversion. think about how you can start shape a bit your career to understand what the people will need. Of course, this one is an example, but let's see what Claude can suggest. The good things about Claude, for example, is already giving me a sort of like freebie that I can define. Exactly, right? So I don't have to ask another prompt again. I can say, this one looks already something that if I open Canva AI or Canva or any other software, I can input exactly this information, making it quite appealing visually. Canva can do that, and that's it. Start, right? Of course, now you can refine and go on with your, with refining or whatever you need to know more. But you tell me where I'm gonna be online. I'm gonna just be on Instagram, or I'm gonna distribute flyer across the street. What about, guys? We use actually, this one is a conversational tool, but we use a generational one that will make maybe a landing page for you immediately. How does it sound? How difficult for you think is creating a website? Easy. Everyone does website here? And if I tell you that there is a software that can help you start with, not bad. We see it together. Have you heard about Framer? Wanted to go for the next slide. So this one is Claude, but what we're gonna look now is Framer, another free tool in the beginning. Of course, if you wanna go for more advanced, there is always a paid option, of course. But the good thing is that I give you some quick advice to start. Okay, so let's go into Framer. There we go. Framer is quite nice. If you're familiar with website design, more or less the composition, like how a website looks like, or a landing page. So you have a header, you have some, I would say, manifesto below, testimonials, you see products, okay, and then a footer as well. How do you think it's very difficult to make? Yes and no. He can start giving you some ideas. So Framer can help you to, this one you can see is very visual. So it's just blocks. Imagine like Lego blocks. And you can just drag, you take one, you drag inside, and this one will just extend below. So you need a portfolio. Grab and take. You need this one is for the phone. You need a blog entry. You need blog, you need okay, let's see that. Your project page where you can see, for example, like header, a big hero image, small below. You need a carousel. You need a footer page, and so on. Okay, this one and this. But when we talk about generational, so I would say that a bit difficult thing is you need to start imagining how a website looks like. How can I avoid imagining? Can AI give me already something to start with? I don't want to use my brain so much. Okay, so in this case, see if it's working. We go to File, Generate Page, and here we go. Another prompt. We are familiar with that. So let me copy what I already prepared. And let's see what come out. Let me see if I can read it. Okay, create a landing page for a fashion consultant profile that appeals to both individuals who are experiencing maximizing their wardrobe and have all the necessary pieces to create a capsule wardrobe, as well as those who frequently shop at chain stores and have wardrobes full of clothes they struggle to combine and style. The website should be elegant, professional, and appeal to both genders with a friendly tone of voice. Okay, guys, disclaimer, I don't know what come out. I'm doing with you straight. I tested it a while ago, but then I say, no, let me try to see what's the live performance, how it's see. So, okay, here we go. It's generating the page. Not bad. It's giving you already an idea where to start. It's giving also a name, Style Pro. Fine. We don't just revamp outfits, we reinvent your style. It's gonna describe a bit of services, kind of a bit of decoration, in-style expertise for each client, trend forward transformation, gallery, you can have a professional style, chic elegance, bold choices, fine detail. Also, a ready call to action to show that is appealing for like different range of audience, okay? And then another clear call to action to schedule a consultation, footer, and so on. Okay, the good thing is that you can see, okay, maybe colors are not extremely appealing right now, but what about we change the palette to this one? Not bad. You experiment. Wait, let me see. No, no. Okay. I want something a bit more, maybe a bit, yeah, a bit more subtle for the color. You want to change the fonts? There we go. Again, this, if you want to really push out this website, you can actually do it because you can, using my arrow, yeah. You can publish it. You know, the fact that it's for free, it's always gonna have .framer.ai, but the moment you're gonna have a paid version, you have your own domain, it's gonna be just replaced. And it's actually very perfect for like having a quick product out, for example. Framer is good. You remember what we said in the beginning, a person that just needs to promote or experiment herself into like something new, want to find, understand if the crowd is correct, give a freebie. There we go. Generational AI is not only creating just images like Midjourney and DALL-E, but it will also help you to structure online presence. I find it extremely, extremely good. Personally. Okay, guys, it's clear. So while you have also the 3 versions, really quickly I want to finish. Desktop version, tablet version, mobile. And then, of course, you know, you can change the images, upload, normal, very easy, very easy. I will invite you to just use that. This is not for mobile, of course, just only this. Okay, quickly. So 2 things, Claude and Framer, if you would like to try. Okay, maybe this one if you want to answer quickly. After what we have discussed, guys, what you're curious to use AI in your work or marketing? Have I sparkle a bit of curiosity in you, or something that goes a bit beyond the wedding speech? That's fantastic, I really like that. Or design the next trip to Italy, I hope, but that is also gonna be me in case you want to send me a message. I'm Italian, of course. Okay, so there is anything, just very quickly, that has inspired you and you would like to share with us. Something a bit more like above reports. It can also be a personal project. Doesn't have to be regarding, like, related to your work. Tell me, Leo.
Hi, so it's me again. So I just want to share with you guys very quickly, in case you all have some concern about why is there such a huge difference between how the message was sent across, because the application AIs was actually used for today's session as well. So the design of the poster and the idioms was actually curated by AI. However, throughout this participant experience flow, right? The calendar invites that you guys receive, right, is actually drafted by me. So you can see actually there is a very obvious difference between how when we use AI, it is more formal, but then when we use like our own attempt to kind of like draft something that is more human touch. So of course there are differences in the quality, but I believe that sometimes we can also identify if the work is really done by AI. So that's how I apply today's session on to leveraging AI, but at the same time not to lose out the human touch element in delivering the work.
Exactly. So what we said in the beginning, AI doesn't do the job for us. It's helping. So we need to proof checking, understand if the tone of voice is actually like the one that we want to give to our audience. Because you can see now, I mean, maybe a bit less, but a few months ago, you can immediately spot when a text was written in AI, immediately. It's very standardized. Newsletter, I don't know, social media posts, everything was very, very easy to say, okay, guys, you didn't put much effort here, you just copy paste whatever AI said. And somehow I didn't feel like, I think that this guy didn't put any effort. So in personal experience, I put a bit of distance from that product because I felt like they just hit a button. Why should I kind of like go to you guys? I will appreciate a bit more effort to personalize the message to me. Again, personal experience. Yes.
So I'm just curious because the recent use of AI has been even much more scary. They use it for videos. So recently I saw a video of this football coach where he was condemning himself and everything, and assessing his own the failure of his team and everything. But then after that, when I read the comments, it's AI generated. So these are all easy to identify because sometimes you look at the language and that kind of stuff. But in terms of video AI, is there any way that we normal people can have like an assessment kind of idea of like is this fake or
just fake or not? It's also we can see in I want to enter into the American election, but there is a lot of one. I don't know, one party want to put a lot of bad points on the other party, they just take snippets of past videos and so on. So this kind of trying to put better reputation into something else from the video that you try to trust because you say, okay, it's just recording the reality. Now we are not anymore sure if it's really the reality. But I would say that it's always existed, right? Because you can extrapolate some parts of, conferences or a speech from anybody and just put in a different context is exactly the same. Honestly speaking, I don't know how we can be aware, and if it's also our responsibility to do that, because I'm pretty sure that this one comes also with AI comes with a lot of responsibility also from the creator of AI, and the management. Let's put it like that. I'm sure that there is going to be also new roles coming up as a professionals to be moderators, make sure that whatever is come out is actually true or not. As a general, people will say be always critical. What usually also in journalism, I will say, when we start to read something that looks like too good to be true, I will say, I will not be extremely, really, really sure that is the real things. I would say, I would like to say, that looks too good, too much like served on a silver plate, too easy. Right? Scandal here, scandal there, $1 million, please. No. Let's double check. So I will say that we have to train our criticism, be person that we are still having, making questions. Is that right? Doesn't sound right to me. Is that really like that? Just need to a very quick counter search in Google and for sure, for example, will give us an answer. So this is how I will suggest now. For sure, there's gonna be moderators in the future, even now, that they are checking if this kind of fake material goes out, 100% sure, but also we have to be antennas up and check.
Because like pictures like Photoshop, all this, we can roughly tell, that it's bad quality and all, but videos and even like Photoshop images, if they're done really well, I understand that there are experts who can actually backtrack, erase off all the layers and everything. But for videos, I'm not sure, is it, because it's still pretty new. So
Yes.
So far, it is really done well. It's only about the content and counter checking, that's all.
I would say yes, for now, yes. Marketing, we know that, for example, even if you say, this makes your skin fantastic, beautiful, and we see a huge poster in Orchard of a model with a beautiful skin, might has been a brush of Photoshop there, and not a brush of Dior, new powder, whatever. Okay, the same as video. I would say yes, for say the same for videos. Nice answer. You have your coffee later. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, I didn't realize that there was population here. Okay, just quickly, let's read these answers. Framer is useful. I'm happy, very happy that somebody has seen Framer in action. Okay, some people say that would like to find out more information about investment, work efficiency, automate administrative work process. So far, actually, AI has been served this person very well. Good. Satisfied customer. How to use, to learn how to use more prompts. Yes, I have a feeling that, AI works when we are able to actually feed very well with the right questions. We have to be the one giving the instructions, refine and so on. And it's not just say, AI, give me that. We have to be smart on giving prompts. Let me see quickly. Anything that you're interested, guys? Oh, what's this one? Try to use Bing Image Creator to create Chinese words calligraphy drawing, but can't. It seems that AI text to image can understand Chinese characters at the moment. Maybe Paul can do that. We don't know. No, cannot. Okay. AI for speech. Task to complete. I would like to create a video to market, craft, or teach certain subject or issue without showing my own face, thus protecting privacy. Could be actually a more useful way to use Sora. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's move on. Oh, this one, wait. This one we don't need now. This is for the prompt, but okay. So just to quickly wrap up. So why the challenge and limitation of AI tools? Okay, everything looks like fantastic, eye candy, beautiful, but like I would say, everything there is a bit of a dark side. They have to be aware, right? So limitation is maybe all of you works on a very big company, you know that you're covered by NDA, you have proprietorship and so on, okay? So data privacy. When you input that data into AI tools, it could be used to train these models, but careful on what you're gonna provide. No personal and sensitive data. Just again, don't feed the AI with all the policy of your company, just out of throw inside the document. Think what AI wants to do. You have to think what they would like to, which kind of solution you want, craft a right answer, extrapolate what you want from the document you have, put in a PDF, and then you feed AI. Don't just dump everything inside. Might be a bit dangerous. First point. Second, bias. When we said Leo, right? Double check what they say, okay? So AI give answer on what he learns on a certain way based on the data that it was trained on. how do we know if those data were good, were like good quality ones? So I always have a critic point of view, an eye, and double check everything. I would say to see if the fact is good. Fact checking. Last one. Quite cool. AI hallucination. Okay, may AI sometimes make up information, right? So exactly, double check facts. So make sure that whatever you read is correct. So go for trusted sources. Today, guys, how is it? Okay, we are a bit running out. So thank you for being here. What we explore today, just to close up the conversation, we check, I hope, a bit of history, what AI has been like around us. We might have learned a couple of existing tools, like, I don't know, this PO, I'm very glad, Copilot and so on, that we might never heard about. And I hope it sparked a bit of curiosity on trying something on a weekend maybe. And then, guys, I hope that with Framer and Claude, you see the usefulness of these tools also for not only your daily task, but something that you can use on your own free time to have fun and start a business, start something that you really care for. Okay? That's not what we need. So if you want tiny promo moment, if you're really interested into this, so October is quite packed into other opportunities to know more about AI. For example, build a no-code custom AI workflow, understand more about content strategy and storytelling, build a landing page in 5 minutes. We're going to go a bit more into Framer, and build a custom GPT. So if you're interested, just scan these code. I think that we're going to share this thing later, right? Good. So eventually you still have it, and you have a link tree with all the workshops. This one is another opportunity if you want to give us your feedback about the session today. If you enjoyed it, whatever you like it, you would like to see something else next time, please. And I will say that's it.
Thanks, Tina, for giving me so much. Yeah, I just want to do a very quick closing, so please bear with me. So I mean, it's very no doubt, right, that AI brings a lot of benefits to us. But then I don't know about you, but for me personally, I feel like the occasion like this is very useful because without meeting you guys, I wouldn't have known that actually ChatGPT is banned in China, and also each of us here must be diligent and also need to be very diligent when you evaluate the information that AI provides. Once again, I hope that after today's session, each of us will have at least, have a thing or two to take back. Once again, I seriously would like to express my deepest thank you to Martina and Hatch India team, as well as all the participants over here in Csuites, as well as the online participants. And we look forward to seeing you guys again. Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you.
There's no Q&A. Actually, I have a question.
Oh, okay. Guys.
So I mean, if I'm not rushing back, so yeah, feel free to sit back with us because Martina will still be here, and she'll be more than happy to answer if you have any questions. Okay? Thank you.
Yes, guys, if you want to just stay here, I'll be happy to chat even more. Absolutely, go.
Yes, like for example, currently right now we are very frequently using Google to check things and questions, things that we do not know and all this. So my teams also are using that, But since AI are nowadays so common, and I also heard from others' opinion that if you have any questions, you can check from the ChatGPT and they can give you the answer. But does ChatGPT, is it the same, similar like a Google? Because Google is very simple that you just ask any question in your own words, then things will come up. But then it seems like AI, the ChatGPT is a little bit different. So how does the teams be able to use that? Or does that similar like Google, that you can just type any question in there and they will answer you?
So here comes from I would say a personal experience. If I'm on my phone, on the MRT, commuting, and I have a very like quick question to ask, I don't know, where I can tailor my clothes, where can I go have a drink tonight with my friends around Pile Bar? I don't know. So then I will just use ChatGPT. I can now use ChatGPT, and I know that just you know, you use it on if you have a mobile application, it has the voice. I just have to ask, will type. I don't know, guys, if you're using it. No, okay, that's something very easy. Sorry, I was opening Menti, and it will just give my advice, the advice that I want. The point is that there is not much of you know, if I have a bad experience because ChatGPT has given me an address that maybe is not great, it's not going to be the end of the world. But if it's work related, I will say I need to be a bit smarter. So I will use ChatGPT for the questions that is maybe a bit time sensitive, that is maybe a bit more, requires a bit wider knowledge than just telling me a list of bars around Paya Bar, for example. I will use ChatGPT to start the research. But then I will move forward my own self using Google to double check exactly what he said. It happens to me that I ask, for example, I don't know, 5 links for, I was also researching into like, reports about sustainability. And they gave me the wrong year of the reports. And I just realized that because I was looking on the website, I was like, look, I have the 2023. Why he's suggesting me only the 2021? I just didn't think much why it's wrong and so on. I just said, okay, fine. I don't have to deal with that. Fortunately, I checked. So again, I would say we need to really develop this critique, I would say, like criticize, being alert, not really take for granted everything that ChatGPT does, but it serves me to start to skim, for example, right? I don't have to type on Google, give me the 10 research, whatever, because that will not be good, because Google is not able to summarize, right? ChatGPT does. So will give me already a few options. Manually, I will go and check one by one.
So how about like answering questions for their studies? Will ChatGPT be able to answer?
For
Find
example,
the answer?
for like science checking, like question back up by science, for example, right?
And anything
Okay.
in related subject that they need to ask question. Does that help?
So ChatGPT, I would say yes, but also you know that you have custom GPTs. You know, not custom, but explore. I'll show you. We're still here. Here we go. Have you seen this? Okay, so if you go into this is the panel, right? Okay, wait, it's mine. So usually, yes, okay, ChatGPT starts a bit earlier, but on the panel here, so this is what you usually have, right? Right, this is your interface. Go to the right, left-hand side of the panel, go for Explore GPT, and here you have custom tools that has been created by companies or individuals, like this guy, for example, they are more focused on, for example, papers or science research or I don't know, summarizing, for example, books. Okay, so these are GPTs that they are going more towards in the libraries of the specific topic that you might look for. For example, I suggest this one, consensus. So this one is more tailored for research on articles made by academic papers. Okay, so it's already cutting out, you know, 10 best, I don't know, like kind of very clickbait, for example, articles, or clickbait information that you find around, because this one is gonna go only into research, into, I don't know, government archives that when they are allowed them to do it, or university archives. Okay.
So just now you mentioned this under the Explorer, is that similar like Google? You can type in the question over here and then they will be able to answer you.
In my suggestion is first find the tool that is related to your question and then you answer. We go to consensus, for example, because you said, this one come up to my mind because you say like research. We go here, we start a chat. Wait, I can show you. Let me do it again, because it has the prompt that are quite useful. Okay, for example, draft a blog on site, okay. Science-based benefits of mindfulness. Okay, ChatGPT can tell you, but the fact that here is going to extract information from academic papers, it's a bit better than just asking the general ChatGPT. Okay, but what I mean. So first, think what is the question that you want to be answered, the topic that you want to go more in deep. Go here, there is a lot of tools about writing, productivity, research and analysis, education, lifestyles. Again, there are also stuff like astrology or ChatGPT. Okay, that is a bit more, I would say, a party dinner conversation, something extremely nice. Programming also, so this is super useful to just, already have big slice of code ready to just paste on your own programming. I would say, think first of what's your source, what you want to get. And then find the right tool to start answering. This one is a fun and friendly plant care assistant. Of course, okay, this is ChatGPT telling you that. But this one is, I would say this is quite useful. Does it answer your question?
Okay.
Okay, guys. Other? Release? Shall we go? No, you go, guys. I'm here, and I'm very happy to keep chatting. A person that can chat a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Really, very helpful. Also, let me say bye to the people online.
Thank you.
Close my microphone. Somebody's still there. Bye, everyone.